Welcome back to Lopes Lately. We've got our finger on the pulse here at Grand Canyon University, and we're ready to get you up to speed on all things Lopes. I'm Madi Hart.
And I'm Parker Hovila. While we're monitoring your news, GCU nursing students are learning to monitor your health. Noah Losing takes us behind the scenes.
Thank you, Parker. The nursing program here at GCU has captured quite the attention, being ranked the third most well-attended program in the nation in 2023 by College Factual. The building to my right is where the immersive labs take place, making students like Jay Roten confident that he'll have no trouble finding work after school.
Although it's very hard, I know that once I graduate, I'm not going to be floundering to be a real nurse. I'm going to be ready, I'm going to be prepared, and I'm going to know what I need to do when I'm with patients.
GCU has 4 levels to their nursing program, ranging in difficulty, each taking 1 semester to complete. Students work with cadavers, laboring moms, and learn what it takes to be a nurse. For Jay, it's how to be a nurse in the emergency department.
Level 3, you go into more critical care. So instead of someone who's had this problem for a long time or chronic, you go into somebody that's in an acute problem, like a knife stab or something along those lines, something that's an immediate injury right now.
Resources given to students are also top of the line.
These facilities are great. I haven't had the opportunity to see other facilities and other colleges, but from what I hear, these are state of the art. We have dolls that can give birth. We have dolls that can start losing blood. They bleed. You can poke them with a needle to give an IV and blood starts coming out. They pee, they poop. It's very immersive in the situations that we're given.
GCU continues to give their students outstanding opportunities. I'm Noah Losing with Lopes Lately.
Not only does GCU's nursing program offer academic learning, they also offer practical, life-saving skills which can make all the difference in an emergency.
As a part of commitment to community engagement, the nursing program offers community health events here on campus.
Here in the Valley this weekend, students and faculty were able to participate in a hands-on CPR training event.
This event wasn't purely about mastering CPR skills. Participants left with a newfound sense of purpose, knowing they can make a difference in the lives of others. Make sure to keep an eye out for future events hosted by the College of Nursing and Healthcare Professions here at GCU.
And if you're looking to serve our community in other ways, Naess takes us to a local nonprofit where they love to have GCU students volunteer.
I'm here at St. Vincent de Paul, where GCU students serve their community.
We have GCU here volunteering with us. They are playing bingo with our Ozana Manor residents, so it's really an opportunity for our residents to get some great engagement opportunity.
Ozana Manor is a traditional shelter for veterans, seniors, and adults with disabilities experiencing homelessness. They provide food, clothes, and health services to folks in the midst of their hardest times. Many are also separated from their families, which makes volunteers from GCU all the more welcome.
It means a lot personally to me because I recently had 2 grandparents pass away, and I feel as though if someone was there interacting with them, spending time with them when the family and friends couldn't, it would have made a big difference for them, and they might have had a better experience at the end of their life.
So when we can host fun events like this and have community members right alongside our residents, playing games, having a good time, just kind of providing that safe space and a chance to even just be heard, tell their story, can really go a long way.
Ozana Manor is part of the services provided by St. Vincent de Paul, an organization integral to helping people in our community since the 1960s. 95% of their work is done by volunteers. If you're interested in helping, email changinglivesoutreach@gcu.edu. I'm Naess for Lopes Lately.
Several Valley leaders are now back in the community with new recognition thanks to the 4th annual Colangelo Servant Leadership Awards. Fatima Avalos was at the ceremony and gives us a look at the recipients.
Sports business entrepreneur Jerry Colangelo may be known for his efforts in turning Phoenix into a major league sports town. But this Valentine's Day, the sports icon honored 4 recipients during the Colangelo Servant Leadership Awards ceremony.
Presented by Freeport McCormick, the 4th annual Colangelo Servant Leadership Ceremony recognized local business leaders for their commitment to serving both the community and positively impacting the economy through their selflessness, humility, and stewardship. Of the recipients included Bill McKee, Brandy Labinjo, Mike Greenwald, and Karen Taylor Robeson. Over 70 student leaders, GCU faculty, and community members gathered at the Havoc House to recognize the devoted honorees who worked tirelessly to serve others. Recipient Brandy Libinjo shared her gratitude with the audience, moving some to tears.
I serve God, and He has chosen me to serve others. I go where He tells me to go because it's His will and His way.
Libinjo is the leader of Executive Operations Support at Arizona Public Service. She is also a member of the CCOB's advisory board and is an adjunct professor.
And I have too many people to thank, but I'm going to highlight a few. Specifically, the people associated with Grand Canyon University.
Founder and president of Arizona Strategies, Karen Taylor Robeson leads and mentors GCU students on her free time, allowing them to work on projects with her.
I'm most proud of the opportunity to help other people succeed.
Lope Country is proud to honor local servant leaders who reflect the firm foundation Jerry Colangelo built in the Valley 56 years ago. I'm Fatima Avalos with Lopes Lately.
Part of establishing a foundation close to 6 decades ago, Jerry Colangelo was instrumental in bringing sports to the Valley.
Several GCU teams are chasing victory, looking to finish their season strong. Marco Bitonel has more.
The GCU Club D1 men's hockey team has completed their regular season, but they are not done yet. The team is gearing up as they approach next weekend's national championships in St. Louis. When asked about what makes this team different, Michael Lewis tells us coming back with a different mindset was one key aspect of their success.
Second semester we came back with a different mindset. We kind of buried some things that happened in the past and wanted to start off with a fresh start. So I would say that's why our success has been better this semester.
There is no doubt that with some new additions, another key to the success of this team stems down to their newfound chemistry.
With this year, we all came in and brought all the new guys along. There wasn't a bunch of division, and we've just been really close inside the rink and outside the rink.
Your Lopes hockey team qualified for their first ever national appearance after finishing 17th in the nation. It's time to gear up, Lopes fans, because hockey is not the only thing we're celebrating in Lope Country. Homecoming is right around the corner. Celebrating GCU's 75th anniversary, Lopes Country welcomes everyone to campus this weekend, March 1st and 2nd, for a lineup of fun festivities. For the main event, fans will cheer on the GCU men's basketball team and a nationally telecast game that tips off at 8 p.m. Continuing on, the women and men's track and field teams sealed the deal with the completion of their indoor season. While the men took third place, the women's team is the big story, taking home the WAC indoor title. Both teams walked away with first place finishes in a variety of events. Top performers include Devicia McCartney at the 400-meter race and Naesha Howard at the 200-meter dash. Both runners breaking records and bringing home some hardware. If you missed out on the indoor action, you're in luck, as the outdoor season is coming up next. The men are the outdoor reigning WAC champions and are looking to clinch another title. With this season's performance, the women are hopeful to take home the program's 5th outdoor title this spring. Both teams kick off their season March 16th at the Spring Break Fiesta Meet in Tucson. That's a wrap on GCU Sports this week. I'm Marco Bitonel.
The reoccurring theme this year in GCU athletics is domination.
And looking at the stories behind the sports is a popular podcast, and Bela Olague introduces us to the GCU students hosting it.
Just outside this building, you hear traffic and cars passing by, but inside, quiet as a mouse. And just through this door here, 3 GCU students have taken their passions for sports and faith to the airwaves with their very own podcast. And let's just say it's super bold.
We just make silly comparisons of Bible stories to sports. We probably at one point said some event was like the Super Bowl, and then we're like, oh, you gotta be super bold. And it just kind of clicked.
Braden Dorman, alongside David Arnold and Harper Hauk, the co-hosts of the Super Bold podcast, an idea that stemmed from a Bible study that now appeals to a new audience.
Sports is an easier way to interact and connect with the world, and so we wanted to use it to present the gospel in a different light.
Since its first episode premiered November 17th back in 2022, the vision continues to evolve.
At the beginning, we highlighted certain athletes who are bold in their faith, and then we kind of shifted towards having more personal interactions with athletes on campus, and now we're starting to shift a little bit more towards a brand.
This brand found success early on after the release of a clip from their 3rd episode.
We did get a massive following from a video that blew up, really, surrounding the story of John 3:16, in Tim Tebow.
The viral reaction led to new connections and opportunities for the trio to spread their message.
Gotten some DMs on Instagram or TikTok, wherever it may be, of just like, hey, that I needed to hear that, thank you, or that was impactful.
The impact of the podcast extends to the co-hosts themselves.
People have said stuff in this very room week after week that I've needed to hear in my own walk, because it's not all sunshine and rainbows.
Coaches, athletes, and sports professionals are among the honored guests featured, in which they navigate vulnerable conversations.
That's a big thing of why we're called the Super Bold podcast, because we don't want to shy away from those moments.
Approaching their 30th episode, they are hopeful for the future and what it will bring.
We want to keep this going and keep doing it one episode at a time and continue to just do as God calls us to.
I'm Bela Olague with Lopes Lately.
In the heart of downtown Phoenix, creativity booms. Welcome to New City Church's studio. Located in the center of the Arts District, New City Studio isn't solely a space, it's a movement.
Dedicated to nurturing and flourishing the art scene, New City Studio is a thriving canvas of creativity.
Their commitment to community is what truly sets them apart. Once a month, on the iconic Phoenix tradition of First Friday, the studio transforms into a gallery of artistic exploration.
Everyone's welcome, and there's no cost to attend.
So whether you're a seasoned art aficionado or finger painting for the first time, New City Studio invites you to join them this Friday, March 1st. We're diving deep into the palette of creativity today, Parker. Podcasts, art exhibits, and museums.
If New City Church's gallery inspires your artistic side, check out the Phoenix Art Museum downtown.
Oh, I love the Phoenix Art Museum. And I heard there's a new exhibit featuring the doll who started it all.
I think Barbie would be pretty impressed with our outfits we have on today. And she'd be even more impressed to know students get a 20% off discount at the museum.
Parker, your tie is so on brand with our Barbie theme. Where did you get it?
Oh, thanks. It is pretty spiffy. I got it at Calvin Klein. And students can also get discounts at retailers like Urban Outfitters, Nike, Sunglass Hut, and more.
And if you're looking to grab some grub off campus, there's also a discount-friendly diners like the Beach House for GCU students to enjoy.
GCBC fans, look out. Stampedes have come thundering back.
After months of being out of stock, the drink fueling the havocs is ready to be served.
Make sure to head over to any of the GCBC locations on campus to snag Lope Country's favorite energy drink. Thanks for watching. I'm Parker Hovila.
And I'm Maddie Hart. We'll see you next time
on Lopes Lately.